Well, hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Jurnee Taylor and I hope you've been enjoying your day so far. Meteorologist Simone Thomas, who's in for meteorologist Nathan Scott, joins me now. Simone, the weekend is finally almost here, just maybe a couple more hours for us. What can we expect coming up?
Well, this weekend is going to be a little spicy. We're calling it the first weekend of October, but it's definitely not feeling like it. Already, it's 85 degrees in the capital city, and it's only getting hotter as the afternoon goes on. Camden up to 88 right now, as well as Texarkana. 85 in Hot Springs as well, 86 in Pine Bluff. Searcy and Clinton hanging on to 81. As we continue through the afternoon, looking to see more of those middle to upper 80s across northeast Arkansas, some lower 90s in central Arkansas. Plenty of sunshine expected through the afternoon. We're keeping a watch on a possible record high today. The current record is 92 degrees. That was set in 2002. We're looking to get up to 91. If we get above that, we'll tie the current record. If we get up to at least 93, we'll set a new record. So we're keeping an eye on that today. But I'll have a look at the weekend ahead in your 7-day outlook, so make sure you stick around.
Thank you, Simone. Happening today, we're awaiting the Secretary of State's tally for signatures for an initiative to expand medical marijuana. The official count is due today, along with arguments from both Arkansans for Patient Access, the group behind the proposal, and the Secretary of State office, who ruled many of the signatures invalid. Arkansans for Patient Access filed a lawsuit against the Secretary of State, demanding he verify 18,000 signatures collected over the last month during the cure period.
We took their signatures in good faith. We turned it in good faith. But it's all political. Everything changed just after we turned in.
While the marijuana item will be listed on the November ballot, a Supreme Court decision will determine if the votes are counted. To a THV 11 update now, phase 1 of the opening of the new I-30 westbound bridge is about to open. Starting tonight at 10 p.m. and lasting through the weekend, a stretch of I-30 west between North Little Rock and Little Rock will be closed. I-30 traffic headed to Little Rock will have to detour off the interstate and back on twice. We'll have more on exactly how the detour will work right here on THV 11 at 5 and 6 p.m. tonight. And right now, a Clark County deputy is recovering in the hospital after putting his car between the innocent civilians and a semi-truck going the wrong way on I-30. The driver of that truck is charged with an alcohol offense and driving in the wrong direction Thursday morning. Unfortunately, RDOT says wrong way accidents are on the rise. That's why they have begun installing sensors on Arkansas interstates in hopes of stopping drivers before it's too late.
The reason we're doing this is wrong way crash numbers we're getting out of hand, really concerning, not just in Arkansas, but nationwide. We looked at all of our options and what we could do to alert the drivers to this, and we felt like these sensors and these steps were the next best thing to do.
RDOT is investing $55 million on a wrong way detection sensor project. So far, the department says they have close to 15 sensors installed along I-40 heading towards Memphis, with a goal to get more along other interstates. With just a little over a month left until Election Day, both candidates continue their push through the nation's key swing states. Vice President Harris will be in Michigan today, while former President Trump visits Georgia, where he will survey damage from Hurricane Helene. The vice president campaigned in Wisconsin yesterday, where she received a big endorsement from former top House Republican Liz Cheney, an outspoken critic of Donald Trump. Cheney lost her seat in the House after voting to impeach Trump over the January 6th insurrection. Trump slammed Cheney's endorsement while making more claims that he won the 2020 election. Trump also repeated unconfirmed claims about federal hurricane relief funds.
They stole the FEMA money just like they stole it from a bank so they could give it to their illegal immigrants.
The Biden administration is now pushing back, calling those claims, quote, completely false. In some consumer news, Tesla is recalling more than 27,000 Cybertrucks due to a camera visibility issue. The company says that a software glitch could cause their rearview mirror display screen to remain blank for up to 8 seconds when a driver shifts into reverse, increasing the risk of a crash. The impacted models were manufactured between November 2023 and September 2024. Drivers can download a free software update to fix the issue. This is the Cybertruck's 5th recall in less than a year. Ports will open back up this afternoon after the dock workers' strike threatening the nation's supply chain has been averted, at least for now. Naomi Ruckham breaks down the details of the new deal reached Thursday evening and what it could mean for the economy.
Celebrations broke out in Brooklyn Thursday as dock workers learned they are back on the job. The new deal between the union and port operators suspends a 3-day strike that shut down shipping on the East and Gulf coasts.
We believe in everybody, all the foremen, all the big bosses. We never lost faith. We love each and every one of them because they never stopped fighting for us. And we'll never stop fighting for them.
The deal came after the ports sweetened their side of the bargain, raising their offer from a 50% raise to 62% over 6 years. But the deal does not resolve disagreements over the use of automated machinery, which has been a sticking point for port workers.
Robots don't pay taxes and they don't put food on your table, so it's very important to protect these jobs.
The agreement ends the biggest disruption of its kind in nearly half a century, threatening shortages of everything from food like bananas to car parts, home appliances, and even furniture. Some Americans even resorted to panic buying, reminiscent of the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, stocking up on toilet paper and paper towels. President Biden applauded both sides for coming to the table.
We've been working hard on it, and we just, the grace of God, the good little neighbor is going to hold.
Now the parties have until January 15th of next year to negotiate a new contract. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News.
Screening for rare diseases before it's too late. We'll show you how researchers are hoping new genetic testing on newborns will improve lives.
And we might just set a new record high in the capital city today. We're talking through your weekend forecast coming up after this break.
What a Friday morning we had in Malvern. Glen Rose and Magnet Cove, the faithful showed out in huge ways. We had so much fun on our hometown Fridays. And next week, you can catch us in my hometown of Cabot. We are so excited for next week, but the Friday Night Blitz starts right now! Woo!